I'm Assistant Public Information Officer Brandon Maynard with the Newport News Police Department. The Newport News Police needs your help to solve a recent business robbery. On February 14, 2017 at approximately 4:32 a.m., Newport News Police were dispatched to the Sonic located in the 12,700 block of Jefferson Avenue in reference to a robbery. Upon arrival, officers initially made contact with an employee and a witness inside of a vehicle in the drive-thru of the Sonic. One of the victims was identified as 27-year-old Newport News woman. The female victim stated her and a male employee were working when the incident occurred. The female victim was distraught and kept asking for the other employee because she was locked in a freezer and thought the offenders took the male employee. The female victim stated she was inside the restaurant towards the back when she heard noises and approached the front where the male employee was standing with his hands up. The victim stated there were two subjects and one was armed with a firearm. The subject with the handgun was pointing it towards the male employee who was identified as a 26-year-old Newport News man. The female victim stated she quickly placed her hands up and the two subjects demanded her to open the bottom safe. The female victim complied and the two offenders demanded her to open another safe, but she didn't know the code and was scared for her life. The victim didn't want to get shot over not knowing the code. The female victim's hands were taped and she was placed inside of the freezer. The victim described both of the offenders as black males, skinny build, 5'6" to 5'8", in their 20s, and wearing black hoodies, pants, and black masks covering their faces only, leaving their eyes visible. The victim stated the suspects took an undisclosed amount of money from the business. Officers also made contact with the male employee victim who stated he was at the drive-thru when the subject approached the window with the gun facing directly at him. Both of the offenders entered the restaurant through the drive-thru window and demanded the male victim to press the register button. The offenders made the victim get on the floor and crawl the entire time. One of the offenders demanded his wallet and took his ID and one of his credit cards. The male victim stated the offenders attempted to tape his hands, but the tape broke prior to them putting him into the freezer. The female witness was at the drive-thru to order food when she saw the female victim come out of the back of the restaurant with the tape on her hand. The witness attempted to help the female victim by removing the tape from her hands. The witness also called 911 for the victim. The witness remained on the scene until police arrival. There were no reported injuries to either of the victims. If you know anything about this business robbery or the individuals involved, call the Crimeline at 1-888-LOCK-YOU-UP. Remember, Crimeline callers remain anonymous, never have to testify in court, and are eligible for a cash reward up to $1,000 with information leading to an arrest. For the Newport News Crimeline, I'm Master Police Officer Brandon Maynard.
Did you know that crime affects all of us, and it takes all of us to stop it? If you know anything about a crime, call Crimeline, 1-888-LOCK-YOU-UP. Help keep Hampton roads safe. See something? Say something. Get cash and remain anonymous. We want your tips, not your name. 1-888-LOCK-YOU-UP.